My name's Perry. I've been a London taxi driver for 26 years, coming up to 27 years. Drove many different cabs. I live outside of London in Hertfordshire. I've always loved the job. It's been good to me and my family, being self-employed. So for me, the flexibility of being a taxi driver has always been the best part about it. I come from a construction background originally. I was asked to do a job for Sherbet. Sherbet were looking for a plain black cab for the Gucci model show at the Tate Modern. And because of all the Sherbet cabs have their own advertising on and liveries, they needed a plain black cab. So I was asked if I would do that. So I took my cab down to the Tate Modern to do the PR work for Sherbet's. Did a full day's working there, really enjoyed it. They filmed my cab. They was putting celebrities in the back of the taxi for the Gucci show. So I then got the feel that Sherbet were getting some very good sort of corporate work. So decided to sort of put myself forward and see if there was any other work on there. And Sherbet started offering me work on their app, which I've been very happy with. So working the app, the jobs get sent through on the app, and you accept the jobs if you can. You get the visual of it, and if you accept it, they have some quite nice work on there. Good prices on the jobs. They're all fixed price. The clientele I find are of a good level. You have some nice conversations with people, and I get the feeling amongst the clients that they appreciate the level of the standard of the drivers and the service that they get, and that's reciprocated because we like to have decent clients basically. I would recommend Sherbet for people to come onto the apps, and I find personally Sherbet is the better app for me. The commissions on some of the apps are a lot higher. With the price of taxis now, they are getting so expensive. The insurance, our outgoings are so expensive. What I would say to people who are coming into the industry, or who are, I haven't got to tell people who are in there because they will realise this yourself, but the cost of owning a cab yourself is so expensive. So I can see that Sherbet will be a good service to a lot of people because it takes a lot of the pressure away from the drivers. A lot of drivers are leaving the industry because of the cost of the cabs and cost of running the cabs. And when these new electric cabs, you get tied down to a 5-year PCP deal. Ashad, I picked him up from the home, and we was having a conversation in the cab. I think he was a bit surprised that I was actually an owner driver rather than one of his own drivers. He liked how clean my cab was, which is a good start, and we had a good conversation about the industry. Ash has been in the industry for longer than I have. We have the same feelings about certain taxi drivers and their behaviour, but generally we both feel a protection of the industry that we love, and we've worked hard to get our licences for, and both appreciate the same levels of service. And I think that's probably what I had in common with Asher, and why I like Asher, because he wants to maintain the service, and we both have the idea of maintaining a high level of service and keep that service within our industry, and be an elite service, be a taxi service, like a black cab service, where we provide a more professional industry than the others out there.
Perry, I'll never forget the day you turned up and picked me up from my house to take me into London. Your cab was shining, your tyres were shining. I opened the door, it even smelt of Sherbet. The brand was on the outside. I said, when did you join Sherbet? You told me you're an owner driver. I am so happy to welcome owner drivers like yourself to be Sherbet ambassadors and carry our brand. When we talked along the journey, we talked on different things, and you seemed to have quite a few opinions, and so much of it resonated with what we're trying to achieve at Sherbet. You talked about being on our app and making it a priority to take bookings for Sherbet and how well it looks after you. I thank you for looking after our clients. All of that, I think you're a champion driver, and I want to welcome you and any other drivers of this quality to the Sherbet family. Be lucky.